Yeah, I think we all realise we've become through a really challenging time this last couple of years with cost of living increase, steep inflation, recovery from the pandemic. And business recognised it needed to intervene and step in and to help the local communities. We convened a task force of about a dozen local companies to assess how we could maximise our impact and contribute to the community. With the task force, we recognised there were so many areas where we could respond to, but equally so, we wanted to make sure that we had a dedicated, committed outcome to our initiative. At Belfast Harbour, giving back to our local community is one of our core commitments, and therefore I was delighted to be able to chair the task force. So we listened to a lot of primary schools and engaged with them and found out that one of their principal concerns was offering a good nutritious meal to their children, and frequently how many of those children arrived into school without a proper breakfast. So we decided to target our efforts in precisely that, offering good food to our children, and set up the Good Food Fund and set about organising and engaging with business to raise funds in a very targeted way for that single outcome. As a result, the Good Food Fund was established with a target of supporting 10,000 children across 100 schools. And I'm delighted how business has responded to our request and to our initiative. This year we've been able to roll out targeted support to just under 100 schools.
At Danske Bank, we're delighted to have been one of the driving forces behind the creation of Business in the Community's new Good Food Fund. Just last year, we saw the launch of a report by the Joseph Rowntree Foundation, which stated that 1 in 4 children in Northern Ireland are currently living in poverty. It's not hard to imagine that many of those children are probably arriving into school in the mornings hungry. So far, the Good Food Fund has raised over £70,000, and that's helping around 5,000 local children. But there's so much more we could do collectively. And that's why tonight, I wanted to ask everybody in the room to consider how you could help. Whether that's through a donation via your business, or even in a personal capacity through using the newly launched GoFundMe page. Together, we can change lives.
I love Breakfast Club. We love Breakfast Club.